Hi, my name's Alex Burbidge. I'm the CEO here at Pro Safety Management. Now, we've had a few requests around, okay, how do we actually eliminate hazards? And fundamentally, it can be really difficult. Also, it takes a lot of resources, potentially. It takes a lot of money and a lot of leadership, commitment to really eliminate something, okay? But actually, why would we always do that? Why would we always go for elimination rather than reduction, isolations, or put safe systems of work, or using personal protective equipment? Why is everyone looking at elimination? Well, actually it means that it's the gold standard. You've removed it. You don't have to deploy any more controls. People aren't at fear of injury or major injury because now you've eliminated that hazard, you removed it. For example, you could have looked at a working at height issue. So I've worked in the telecoms industry for a while, and rigging a 5G mast on the base, on the ground, then lifting it into place, okay, actually that's better than actually rigging it while actually the mast is in situ. So it's actually upright, you're 25 meters up and you've got 10 riggers climbing all over it, or two. Effectively you're eliminating working at height, but maybe the costs of fitting it on site, or fitting the 5G system on site and then lifting it with a heavier crane, maybe the steel work needs to be stronger because there's a lot more tension in it, and then you're putting it in, that could be a lot more costly. But maybe over time, as we do this more and more and more, it becomes more efficient. It's less costly, the crane systems are better, the systems of work are better, and actually it's a better lift. Now, reduction might be that you don't get a rigger to go up to a telecoms mast or clean a window, on a high-rise building. You're not using that, you're using scaffolding. So you could reduce the likelihood of someone falling by actually putting scaffolding all around somewhere. It's really, really simple. If you're using some kind of harsh chemical, you could use water-based, and again substituting, which is reduce the impact of that chemical on a person or the environment. And then isolate. Well, isolate could be that you get distance from a hazard, or you put a barrier around it, or something to basically stop you entering that area. You could even look at some kind of remote control system as well to kind of really isolate that person from the hazard. It's up to you. And then the safe system of work is a sequence of steps that everyone follows. There also could be some signage there as well. It could be a permit to work system. Obviously your risk assessments and method statement comes into that, but it's all building towards these procedures that everyone follows as you communicate that out, and you're checking and inspecting to make sure everything's followed. And then the final one is personal protective equipment, and really it's the last resort. That's what they say. The gold standard is really eliminating something, a hazard, but actually you could put a control in for PPE, and you generally see this on large construction sites. People have got their goggles on, they've got their hard hat on, they've got their steel toe cap boots, and it's just a general sense of we're going to protect the workforce. But really you should be thinking further up the hierarchy of control to do a much, much better job. Anyway, I hope that's helped. It's given you a bit of food for thought. If you want to still read the blog, but also keep coming back to this. And if you've got any questions, please drop me a little comment below or like this video. Thank you.